Thank you very much. Now, for those of you who don't really know me, my name is Bruce Hales, and I was told that Bruce Meek would like to speak, so of course.
Hello. Must be a Bruce thing, because I told myself I'm not going to talk too much either. So. But when Sally brought up, I'll warn you, I might cry on this one. I'll give you a fair warning. When she brought up that some of the cousins would like to get up here, maybe say something, she said, maybe not feel comfortable coming up, but maybe you can channel them a little bit. That's what I'm going to try to do here. I'm a little emotional because Uncle Woody and my Aunt Jean, very special people. And I can see with all the people here how many people they really touched. And I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful day because of this family. When Chuck brought up the pine thing, that's good. I can't look at a white pine tree without thinking of my Uncle Woody. My kids know I'm absolutely just nuts about white pines, and that's because when we moved back here, and I'm going to go into that in a minute, Woody took me inside and he said, these beautiful trees, these white pines. And we were from California. We had moved out there. I just realized how beautiful these trees are. And so if you see my house, you'll see a lot of white pines planted around. My Uncle Woody was larger than life. Who's ever heard of the great debate between Lincoln and Douglas back in 1863? Yeah, that's nothing. Family is getting this. You will soon. You see, my Uncle Woody and my Aunt Hazel provided some of the greatest debates that you've never heard of. I see my cousins in there. They know what's going on. They know this whole thing. They were larger than life when I was growing up. We lived in California. We came back to visit every summer, and I always looked forward to those times when my Uncle Weldon, my Aunt June, my Uncle Woody, my Aunt Hazel, and my dad. I think Martin was there a few times. And we had these wonderful debates. I can't tell you exactly what they were about. I know a little education came in, a little religion came in, a little politics came in, all things you're not supposed to talk about. My wife, God bless her, she doesn't really like debate too much, but I cut my teeth on this stuff. And, they disagreed without being disagreeable. And that's something that I learned is civil discourse. And Sally and I don't agree on everything. I would love nothing more than to sit down and talk with my cousin Sally, because we've learned that through civil discourse you can discuss things. You can have great debates. You can exchange great ideas. And this is what Uncle Woody taught me. It's what my dad taught me. It's what the Meek family does pretty well. And I'm telling you, he was larger than life when I started out. Just a couple of little random thoughts here. I kind of tied these into little vignettes. I'm going to call this one Under One Roof. In August of 1979, we were in an economic downturn. And my family, my dad, my mom, we moved back from California. We were kind of like the Beverly Hillbillies in reverse. We pulled into Clare on Labor Day 1979. And I'm telling you, it was a pretty sad sight as we pulled up. But Woody and Jean opened their house to us. They already had a big family, and then we added 6 more. I think we added a dog and a cat. And for about 2-3 months, we were all one big happy family, weren't we? One thing I learned about Uncle Woody right there: he had a big heart. He had a huge heart. And he was also large and in charge. There were rules, and I'm glad there were rules, because That's how you run things. That's how you keep things organized. They just made us feel at home, and I know our family is forever grateful. Next one I'm going to call is the Meek Brain Trust. This was a camp out in September of 1989. It's out in Hoxeyville. Anybody know where Hoxeyville is? Yeah, I got a few people know where Hoxeyville is. It's out west of Cadillac. We had Dad, we had Uncle Weldon, we had Uncle Woody. Those are the big three. It's kind of like the FDR and Churchill and all those guys getting together. It was a beautiful fall weekend. Mark, Dave, our kids, we're all there. You just don't know how many of the world's problems were solved in that one weekend. It was amazing. My youngest son, Cameron, he's trying to, pull back the whole Woody thing as this came together, and I noticed he had the pictures out of that. And, those times where we're out in the woods, Uncle Woody talking about the history of Wexford County, and that's where a lot of our family spent time, Tustin and Minton. Just the legacy, just the history he taught us. It was fantastic. I mean, it's such a legacy. And I know we have many times planned for the future. We're all going to get together and we're going to carry on the tradition. This one I call a heritage tour. August of '99.